Okay, following on from our last video where we offered you the chance to ask any questions you wanted and we would try and work out the answers in another video for you, here we go. So one that we seem to get asked regularly is did they make street legal or road legal 6R4s? Well, all rally cars, not just 6R4s, they're stage rally cars, providing they've got a current MOT if needed, depending on their age, and they're taxed and insured, then yeah, road legal. So 6R4s, anything with a registration number on it. Not all of them were road registered when they were built, but yeah, this one's, as an example, you can see the registration number, it's taxed, MOT'd and insured, classic insurance due to its age, so it's not silly expensive, and it is usable on the road, so we take it out when we can. Okay, one of the next questions that we got was about all the pods and ducts and things on the side. So starting up the top here, this known as the ears are an air intake. You can see there's some mesh there just to stop branches and things if you're using it in the forest, and any kind of other stuff getting in and into the engine bay. But yeah, those are on both sides of the car, and they are taking air into the engine. You can see when we go around the back that there are holes across the top of the rear perspex, and these vents down here, they're just letting the air out and the heat out, obviously. Once the car's moving, you're getting it in through the sides and out through the rear. And the other air ducting is using the door pods here. They've got a little bit of mesh on the front of them there, just to show that, just to stop the anything rubbish getting in there, leaves and whatever else. Once you open the door, you can see that the pod itself here in the back over the rear wheel arch doesn't have any further mesh on it. And with the aid of a bit of sunlight in the right direction, once we go inside that rear pod, you can see there how the air then goes up and cools everything down, and then obviously it exits via those vents in the rear perspex and on the tailgate. Cooling wise for the cabin, we've obviously got the roof vent, the sliders on the perspex, and this car is running the work style mirrors that were done for hot weather. Those are mounted onto the perspex there, and when we look on the inside of the door, you can see there's a hole in the perspex there. So once this car's moving, it does help with keeping you cool. Obviously the minute it stops, temperature gets up pretty quickly because of the heat of the engine, so it's time to unclip those belts and jump. Okay, and to answer one of the questions about cooling, we need to go under the bonnet on the front end. Take a few shots from here because not many people have seen under the front. So you've got limited slip front diff there. Obviously the radiator and the fans are against the front of the car there. And the cooling question, so you've got the cooling pipes going there, and they go under, straight under down the centre of the car. And those silver pipes that you saw going from the radiator underneath the car and down the centre then appear at the back end here. So you've got the header tank there, and then obviously you've got the temperature sender there, and then this pipe goes back in through the engine. Okay, so we've got the temperature gauge in the centre of the dash, and then hidden down here in the navigator's footwell, we're running an electronic controller which covers the water pump and the fans, and the variable speed on the water pump, and obviously the fans just kicking in and out. That's it. And this white connector here is the trickle charger, so when the car's not in use we can just make sure the battery's always topped up.